Elena is the only woman in the world who works on frozen ships. For 15 years, she has faced temperatures so extreme, most people can't even step outside. Every winter, Elena removes thick layers of ice from ships trapped in the frozen river near Yakutsk. The ice must be cleared so the engines beneath the hull can be reached and repaired. Elena's role is critical. These ships must be ready before the ice melts. With no railways and no major rivers operating year-round, ships become the only lifeline, delivering food, fuel, and essential supplies. Summer in Yakutia is short. That's why all maintenance must be done during the freezing winter. Every day, Elena works from sunrise to sunset in temperatures that can drop dozens of degrees below zero. No weekends, no breaks. In this frozen world, her work never stops. An unseen force keeping life moving in one of the harshest places on Earth.
Я посмотрела на это, потом подошла к начальнику и спросила: «Можно мне попробовать?» Он посмотрел на меня и сказал: «Ну, если хочешь, попробуй». Я попробовала. У меня получилось. Мне понравилось. И с того дня я больше ни разу не остановилась.
Once winter locks the ships in place, there is no time to waste. When the ice begins to melt in spring, the fleet must be ready to move massive amounts of cargo across Yakutia. A single day of delay can leave remote villages without food, fuel, or basic necessities. Elena understands the urgency. She works without pause to make sure the ships are ready on time. Propellers, rudders, main engines, all locked beneath solid ice. To reach them, Elena digs tunnels under the ship's hull, chipping away ice with heavy tools. Slow, exhausting, physically brutal. Every movement demands enormous energy in freezing temperatures. There is no time to rest, no warm shelter to hide in. If she stops, her body freezes. If she goes inside, her clothes become wet. And stepping back into the cold can be deadly. One wrong strike can cause serious injury. But the greatest danger lies beneath the ice itself. Cut too deep, and pressurized water can burst out, freezing instantly, sealing the tunnel shut. In seconds, days of work can vanish. Worse still, she could be trapped inside with no way out. That's why every strike must be calculated. There is no room for mistakes. For each ship she repairs, Elena earns about $1,000. One job takes roughly half a month. In a single winter, she can handle 6 ships, earning around $6,000 for months of labor in temperatures most people can't endure for even an hour. When the ice melts and the river flows again, Elena's work isn't over. She becomes a crane operator, loading and unloading the same ships she once freed from ice. Elena has 5 children. Every ounce of effort is for them. After long, exhausting days, she returns home to more responsibilities. There is no central heating, only coal. The stove must be lit twice a day, morning and night. On the coldest days, when temperatures drop to -50 degrees, walls, windows, and floors freeze solid. Even the air inside the house turns to ice. After warming the house, Elena cares for her goats and chickens, making sure they survive the brutal Yakutian winter. Her routine never pauses. Elena grew up in a small village in Yakutia. There, work is not a choice. It is a condition of survival. She began as a dairy farm worker before sunrise. Over the years, she took any job available: field laborer, lab assistant, cleaner, baker. Life was never easy. In 2009, Elena made the hardest decision of her life. She left her village, left a failed marriage, and took her children with her, for their safety and their future. As a mother, Elena's days are a constant balance: work, survival, care. After hours in freezing air, she comes home to her youngest daughter, still only 7 years old. Elena lives on one of the harshest lands on Earth, yet her heart remains warm with hope. From frozen Yakutia, we are reminded: human strength is not measured by comfort, but by how far we are willing to go for the people we love.